Are you trying to figure out if the guy you like has feelings for you? Well, in this video I'm going to share 10 psychological signs that a guy really likes you and give you the confidence to make your move. Welcome to Snap Reads, and today I'm here to talk about how to tell when someone is into you in more than just a platonic way. We all know that chemistry can be tricky, so I'm here to decode some of the signs guys give off when they're interested in you. Whether it's on an initial date or if it's deeper. I'm going to provide insight into his secret thoughts and behaviors. So let's dive right in. Understanding the psychology of attraction. Attraction is a complex interplay of emotions, instincts, and subconscious cues. To decode a guy's intentions, it's essential to understand the psychology of attraction. When a guy is attracted to someone, his body and mind respond in specific ways that can reveal his true feelings. One of the most fundamental psychological signs of attraction is proximity. If a guy consistently finds ways to be near you or initiates physical contact, it's a strong indication that he likes you. Pay attention to whether he leans in when you're talking or if he finds excuses to touch your arm or shoulder. These small gestures can speak volumes about his feelings. Another psychological sign to look out for is mirroring. People tend to unconsciously mimic the body language of those they are attracted to. If you notice that a guy mirrors your gestures, posture, or even speech patterns, it's a good indication that he's interested in you. Mirroring is a subconscious attempt to establish a connection and build rapport. Eye contact is another powerful psychological indicator of attraction. When someone is attracted to another person, they tend to maintain prolonged eye contact. If you catch a guy staring at you and quickly looking away when you make eye contact, it suggests that he's interested. On the other hand, if he maintains eye contact and smiles, it's a clear sign that he wants to engage with you on a deeper level. Signs of attraction from a guy's body language. A guy's body language can reveal a wealth of information about his intentions. Pay close attention to his non-verbal cues when you're around him, as they can provide valuable insights into his feelings. One of the key body language signs that indicate a guy likes you is open and relaxed posture. When a guy is attracted to someone, he tends to stand or sit with an open body position, facing you directly. This means that his arms and legs are uncrossed, and he maintains an open and inviting stance. On the other hand, closed-off body language, such as crossed arms or turned-away posture, suggests disinterest or discomfort. You can also gauge a guy's level of interest by observing his facial expressions. When someone is attracted to another person, their face lights up with genuine smiles and expressions of happiness. If a guy's face lights up when he sees you or when you're having a conversation, it's a positive sign that he enjoys your company. On the contrary, if his face appears bored or indifferent, it may indicate a lack of interest. Another important body language cue to look out for is touch. Physical touch is a powerful indicator of attraction, as it shows a desire to establish a deeper connection. If a guy finds excuses to touch you, whether it's a gentle brush of the hand or a playful nudge, it suggests that he's interested in you. Pay attention to whether his touches are accidental or intentional, as intentional touch is a strong indicator of attraction. Verbal cues that indicate a guy is interested in you. While body language can speak volumes, verbal cues are equally important in decoding a guy's intentions. The way a guy communicates with you can reveal whether he likes you or sees you as just a friend. One verbal cue to watch for is the use of compliments. If a guy consistently compliments you on your appearance, intelligence, or personality, it's a clear indication that he's interested. Pay attention to the sincerity and frequency of the compliments. Genuine compliments that are specific and heartfelt are more likely to indicate genuine interest. Another verbal cue to consider is the use of teasing or playful banter. When a guy likes you, he may engage in light-hearted teasing as a way to create a connection and show his interest. This type of playful banter can be a sign that he's comfortable around you and enjoys your company. However, it's important to note that teasing should never cross the line into disrespect or hurtful behavior. Additionally, a guy's tone of voice can provide valuable insights into his intentions. When someone is attracted to another person, their voice tends to soften and become more soothing. If a guy's voice becomes deeper or more gentle when he's talking to you, it suggests that he's trying to create a more intimate and engaging conversation. How a guy's friends can reveal his true intentions. A guy's friends can often be a window into his true intentions. Observing how he behaves around his friends can provide valuable clues about his feelings towards you. Pay attention to whether a guy talks about you to his friends or includes you in group activities. If his friends seem aware of your existence and show interest in getting to know you, it's a positive sign that he's spoken about you and values your presence. On the other hand, if a guy keeps your interactions separate from his friends or avoids introducing you to them, it may indicate that he's not serious about pursuing a deeper connection. Another aspect to consider is how a guy's friends behave around you. If his friends tease him or give knowing looks when you're around, it's a sign that they may be aware of his feelings for you. Friends often pick up on subtle cues and can provide valuable insights into a guy's true intentions. The role of eye contact in deciphering a guy's feelings. Eye contact is a powerful form of non-verbal communication that can reveal a guy's true feelings. The way a guy looks at you can provide valuable insights into his level of interest. When a guy is attracted to someone, he tends to maintain prolonged eye contact. If you catch him staring at you from across the room or notice that his gaze lingers when you're talking, it's a strong indication that he's interested. On the other hand, if a guy avoids making eye contact or quickly looks away when you catch him staring, it may suggest that he's not interested or is feeling shy. Pay attention to the intensity and frequency of his eye contact. Intense eye contact, coupled with a genuine smile, suggests a high level of attraction. If a guy's eyes light up when he sees you and he maintains eye contact throughout your conversation, it's a clear sign that he wants to connect with you on a deeper level. Texting and social media clues that show a guy likes you. In today's digital age, texting and social media play a significant role in our interactions. The way a guy communicates with you through these platforms can provide valuable clues about his intentions. Pay attention to the frequency and content of his texts. If a guy consistently initiates conversations, sends thoughtful messages, and responds promptly, it's a positive sign that he's interested. Look for signs of engagement, such as asking about your day, sharing personal stories, or using emojis and playful banter. These indicate that he's invested in getting to know you better. Social media can also provide valuable insights into a guy's feelings. If he likes and comments on your posts, tags you in funny or relevant content, or engages in private messaging, it suggests that he's interested in establishing a deeper connection. However, it's important not to read too much into social media interactions alone, as they can sometimes be misleading. It's best to consider them in conjunction with other psychological signs. The importance of consistency in a guy's actions. Consistency is a crucial factor to consider when deciphering a guy's intentions. If a guy consistently demonstrates behaviors that indicate interest, it's a positive sign that he genuinely likes you. Pay attention to whether a guy follows through on his promises and commitments. If he consistently makes plans and shows up on time, it suggests that he values your time and wants to spend it with you. On the other hand, if a guy frequently cancels or reschedules without a valid reason, it may indicate that he's not as invested in pursuing a deeper connection. Consistency in communication is also important. If a guy consistently initiates conversations, responds promptly, and maintains regular contact, it demonstrates his interest in staying connected. On the contrary, inconsistent or sporadic communication may suggest that he's not as interested or is keeping his options open. How a guy treats you in public versus private settings. Observing how a guy treats you in different settings can provide valuable insights into his intentions. Pay attention to whether his behavior changes when you're alone versus when you're in public. If a guy treats you with respect and kindness in both private and public settings, it suggests that he genuinely likes you. Consistent behavior across different environments indicates that he's not putting on a facade and is comfortable being himself around you. On the other hand, if a guy acts differently when you're alone versus when you're in public, it may indicate mixed feelings or a lack of genuine interest. Pay attention to whether he becomes distant, aloof, or disinterested when others are around. This change in behavior could suggest that he's not ready to be open about his feelings or is unsure about pursuing a deeper connection. Signs that a guy is making an effort to spend time with you. When a guy is interested in someone, he will make an effort to spend time with them. Pay attention to whether a guy actively seeks opportunities to be around you and invests time and energy into your relationship. If a guy consistently makes plans, initiates outings, and shows enthusiasm for spending time together, it's a clear indication that he's interested. Look for signs of effort, such as planning thoughtful dates, suggesting activities that align with your interests, or going out of his way to accommodate your schedule. These actions demonstrate that he values your presence and wants to create meaningful experiences together. Additionally, pay attention to whether a guy prioritizes you in his schedule. If he makes time for you, even when he's busy or has other commitments, it shows that you're a priority in his life. On the other hand, if a guy frequently cancels plans or fails to make time for you, it may indicate a lack of genuine interest or commitment. Trust your intuition. Signs that a guy genuinely likes you. While decoding a guy's intentions involves paying attention to various psychological signs, it's essential to trust your intuition. Your gut instincts can often provide valuable insights into a person's true feelings. If you feel a genuine connection and positive energy when you're around a guy, it's a good indication that he genuinely likes you. Pay attention to how you feel when you're together. Do you feel comfortable, understood, and valued? These emotions can serve as strong indicators that he's interested in building a deeper connection with you. Conversely, if something feels off or you have a sense of unease, it's important to trust those instincts as well. Your intuition can pick up on subtle cues and red flags that may not be immediately apparent. If a guy's actions or words consistently contradict each other or make you feel uneasy, it may be a sign that he's not genuinely interested or is not ready for a committed relationship. Decoding a guy's intentions can be challenging, but by understanding the psychological signs, you can gain valuable insights into his true feelings. From body language to verbal cues, friends, eye contact, texting, and overall behavior. Paying attention to these psychological indicators can help you navigate the complexities of the dating world. However, it's important to remember that everyone is different, and individual circumstances may vary. Trust your intuition and use these signs as guidelines rather than definitive proof. Ultimately, the most important thing is to prioritize your own happiness and well-being when deciphering a guy's intentions. Trust yourself, and you'll find clarity in the midst of the mystery.